Oh, it is Friday yet again. This weekend is going to be a big weekend of absolutely nothing. And by nothing, I mean we've got nothing planned. We've got no dance. We got actually, Sophia may have dance. I'm sure she probably does actually, but we don't have a game. We don't have anything that we have to be at. That said, we are going to be cleaning, meal prepping, and laundry, doing all the chores, getting some cars washed hopefully. Truck needs a little work. Some of it's cosmetic, some of it's mechanical, some of it is just me adding things to it. So I might get a chance to do some of that. The garage has to happen. Usually that happens every January, first weekend of January, and it hasn't happened yet. So that's got to happen. Just a bunch of stuff, little time to do it. I'm on time. Let's get started. Oh, that's lovely. Cool shirt, Sophia.
What about me?
That's an excellent shirt, Sadie.
Thank you.
So why would you rather go to Aaron's house instead of hang out with your dad?
Because we're watching a show.
I can watch a show. Snubbed for a friend.
Yeah, Dad, it doesn't smell right in here.
It smells fine. It's got leather seats and everything.
I think it's just you.
All right, she's dropped off safely. Now I'm going to the store to get some salad and to China Inn to get Lacey's dinner. She wanted China Inn and I wasn't feeling like it. So salad for me, Chinese food for her. Let's get started. All right. Should have locked the doors. I don't have a free hand. Anyway, got the stuff. It's time to eat. I'm actually pretty hungry. I had a big lunch too.
okay? You can go eat your breakfast.
It's a little more chilly than I expected. I'm being sent to Walmart to get grocery pickup. Apparently it rained last night too. Not a lot, but enough to get the truck wet. All right. I'm gonna go get groceries and then I'm gonna get in this garage, start cleaning it out. I'm not looking forward to it now because it's so much later, but it's gotta happen. Let's do it. Got a headache, hungry. Cat food, we needed cat food. Lacey's window's down too. Should I tell her? I don't think it's gonna rain. I'll tell her. All right, so it's been a minute and the time has come. I mean, usually every year I'm excited about it. I like doing it. But boy, am I not looking forward to this. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Let's get started. I don't even know where to begin. I guess I'll just start with the garbage. I don't want all this just sitting in front of the house, but I've got no choice. I'm already overwhelmed. I don't want garbage sitting out in front of the house for a week. Actually, it won't be a week, but it'll be quite a few days. But I have nowhere else to put it. And I've got to get it out of here so I can move some other stuff around. I think I need to get that boat out of here. I'm gonna have to at least pull it out so I can get around it. I may have to put it back in here. I don't know. Eventually, according to Lacey, this side of the garage is going to be shelving and storage. And she wanted to do the whole thing, but hopefully I can maybe one day get a car and put it in here on this side. So that's the plan anyway. Would be nice if I had some of those trash bags. If I can get some delivered, because I don't want to leave. Well, that idea fell flat on its face. I've got to go buy trash bags. And to have them delivered, it costs $10, or I can wait until 4 p.m. to get them. And by that time, the sun will start setting. So, on to Walmart we go. Let's get this over with. Dang. That's wild. Literally everything's gone. They're really doing a lot of reno in here apparently. Hence the parking lot being all tore up. This is next level irritating. Apparently, it's supposed to be on a J aisle, and I can't find J aisles. I'm all over the place. I, H, no J. All right. Back from Walmart. That was a fiasco. And I got the garbage bags. So we're going to start with trash. We're going to start putting all this trash into bags, put the bags by the road, and hope they pick them up. Hopefully I can get all this cleared out so I can start moving stuff, sweeping the floor, getting all the debris and stuff out of here, start rearranging. I am going to have to pull the boat out, but I'll probably have to put it back in because of lack of parking. Now that the basketball goal is where it is and Sadie likes to play right there, parking's somewhat limited, even though like if guests come they can park there, but we're trying to keep it separated. So Nina the Nissan, she gets front spot, van there, truck there. So that's all we got. Let's get started. This is my all-time favorite sparkling water. I had a stack of these about 4 feet high. I drank them all down to one case, and hopefully they restock because I don't feel like making tea right now. There's nothing but sodas in the house. Cheers. Oh, that is good. I got 7 more. I bought some orange cream bubbly, but that's in this fridge cooling off. These are good hot or cold, so not hot, but room temperature. So I'm drinking this one. I put the others in the fridge, and I got the other ones chilling in this one. So let's get to trash. Taking a break per se. Not necessarily a break. Sophia needs lunch. I am filthy. I probably smell offensive, but I got a good portion of it done just now. A lot of garbage bags, a lot of trash, but we're gonna get it out. We're gonna get that thing swept up, get it cleaned up, and hopefully organize it by this evening. Let's go get her some lunch. I don't know if she's going to want Chicken Express again, but it was the only one that didn't have a line. And I was running late, so it is what it is. All right, food delivered. I got bombarded by one of the teachers. She wants to compete a group number with adults. And she thinks that I am going to compete with her. Needless to say, I vehemently denied her request. She seems pretty persuasive, but... And then, of course, Sophia jumped in. So I told her I'd sleep on it just to get out of the building. All right, back at La Casa. And I get back into this garage. But first, I'm going to eat, because I'm pretty hungry. I might probably take down a massive salad. Let's do it. All right, I'm fed. Had some cheese toast and some salad. Cheers. Now it is time to try to clean out this area, sweep up, get more of this stuff out of here so we can try to rearrange it. I think this table is going to be gone, and we're going to moving those built-in shelves that were in the bedroom over here because we're going to build shelving units over there. So that's the plan. Let's see if it comes to fruition. Did you dance good?
Yes.
Were you great? Good. Where are you going? It's not cold. Don't make a lot of noise. What? Apparently your mother's trying to make Sadie take a nap. Alright, so you can't tell right now, but I made some good progress. Some organization here, at least on this end, and got some of the stuff thrown away. Got more to throw away, and I've decided to keep the built-in stuff over there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use it the best I can, and then build shelves on this side toward the back. This is going to just be for automotive. It always has been, always will be. I mean, car stuff here, home stuff in the back, and then seasonal stuff right here in this part of the garage. So tomorrow, I'll probably have to pull out the boat and get all the seasonal stuff in order. Then put the boat on this side. So I got a lot more cleaning to do. Luckily, this is a long weekend. So right now, this is what we're looking at. All the stuff that's on the freezer is going to end up over here for now on this side. And tomorrow, I'm going to take all this stuff out and arrange it by holiday and stick it back in there. I think the boat's going to have to wait in there for a while because it is long, and as you can see, it's barely fitting in there. And this trailer sadly has died and we can't even use it. So until we can get rid of it, the boat's got to stay in there. So I think what I'll do is just put everything around the boat. I don't want to put stuff in it like there is now. I'm going to take everything out and put, basically for the time being, all the holiday stuff where you see it just in order, and then on the back wall as well. And then once we get the boat out of here, I'll be able to build shelves in here and organize it the way I want. So, but we're halfway done, at least halfway done for the day. Luckily, this is a long weekend. Got 2 more days where I can get this finished. When I started this, I was like, there's no way. Like, there's no way we're going to get this done. Just got to get started and keep plugging. And finally starting to see some headway. All right. I'm running out of daylight, so I'm probably going to end this endeavor for the day. But pretty impressed with that, or pretty happy with this. Tomorrow after church, I'm going to take all of that, bring it all out here in the driveway, right out here, and sort it. It's going to be like Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever summer decorations we got. Everything is going to be in a place. It's going to be around the boat until we can get the boat out of here. Once we get the boat out of here, I will use the built-ins where they are, and then past that, we're going to start building shelves in here, a shelving unit, so we can stack everything and it be nice and neat. And hopefully, once the roofers come back and finish, we can actually get this garage sealed to keep all the moisture out. There's still holes over here where you can see sunlight coming through. There's a big, you can see it up here. You see the light poking through right there. And this door is never sealed. I don't think it is ever sealed. It's this far from the wall, which, when it's closed, which I don't know if that, I say it's been always like that. I don't know. It may have been since they demoed the roof, because this one, the one that I'm standing under, will not shut, or it will not open or shut. You've got to manhandle it. So, yeah, that's going to be another task for another day, the replacement of doors. So anyway, let's get the rest of this stuff in and call it a day. All right, Dunsky for the day. I was going to put a CB radio in the truck. The bracket and the antenna are both in, and just going to install them. Of course, I don't have a radio anymore. The one that I had is broken. At least the antenna will be mounted. The one in the Jeep is the one I'm talking about. It didn't work right. It never worked, and then once I finally got it to, turn on and work, it wouldn't put out any power. So I don't know. I guess it's just broken. I might try to use it again, but who knows? I had to leave the antenna on the Jeep when I wrecked it, because they when they totaled it, they said I had to leave it there. So that's why I had to buy a new antenna. This is nice weather. This is nice weather. You said you don't like the heat. Yeah. We followed the slowest car in history to church. We got around it though. Ready? What?
I could sleep for days.
You know.
Oh my gosh, it's so cold.
It's not cold.
Yes, it is. Am I wearing real shoes? I'm wearing my slides. Or my, whatever they're called, clogs.
They're weird looking.
You're weird looking.
No, I am weird looking. All right, so mass is ended.
My nose is starting to burn.
Are you hungry?
My nose!
What's for breakfast?
McDonald's.
That's not McDonald's. That is good stuff. Here we go. So this is what we're dealing with this morning. All of this is going to have to go outside. And then brought back in, hopefully in an organized fashion. So everything's in chaos right now. So we're just going to start getting stuff out there and then sorting it. Obviously, there's some Halloween stuff there. There's some Easter stuff there. And it's amongst a bunch of Christmas stuff. So once we get it outside, we'll be able to have an idea of what's what. So let's get started. First things first, I'm probably going to need a hat. And then let's start with these boxes here. Just get them over by the van and start working my way back this way. Let's do it. This is unfortunate. Bought this quite a few years ago, and it was not cheap. The box that it was in got completely damaged, and now we have just the regular box. It was like an outer box, so I'm a little worried about that. That's not cheap. It is wrapped in styrofoam and cellophane and all that, so let's have to make sure we take care of that one. That's what we're dealing with right now. See, everything's just in disarray right now. And now we got Sadie out here. You're getting in the way.
I'm good at writing these because Solomon had one and he let me write it, and I've been writing it since I was 9. I'm still 9.
You're still 9. Got a little bit left on this side, and we got what's left on the back. And I'm gonna get everything out of the boat, and I'm gonna see if I can maybe wiggle this in a little bit more so I can have some more room on this side, but the tires are flat, it's heavy. Anyway, once everything is out, I think what I'm gonna do is arrange Easter stuff on the tool thing, or the tool desk in the back, and then Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and then just leave it here until we can get the boat out of here so we can start measuring for shelves and stuff, and then the real organization, will take place then. So I also got all the drums and stuff in here, so still got a long way to go, but almost done. Almost got it completely emptied out. I'm taking a break. I'm almost done. The boat has 4 wheels in it and a kiddie pool from when James Brown and his sister was here. It's full of mold and mildew, and it's got holes in it already. I'm gonna have to throw it away. We used it one time. Everything else, I got what's left on the tool desk. I need to get out of here, and that's it. Everything else is out of this garage. Now all I got to do is just sort it out. And like I say, Easter and Halloween, those are the next two big ones, and then Thanksgiving and Christmas. That's how the order is going to be. And obviously I'm going to put Halloween and Easter probably in here, since they're the smaller holidays. And maybe Thanksgiving if it fits. And then I'm going to try to put all the Christmas stuff back there if I can. And or maybe over here on this side, just tucked out of the way until we can get the boat out of here, and the drums back over there in that corner, because obviously I'm not going to set them up now. I'm not in the band. So, and then it looks a little disarray right here. That's just because I had to put a few things here. We'll sort through that in a little bit. It's coming along. I'm exhausted already. I'm going to be one sore dude tonight. I was sore last night. Next level exhausted. And I'm sore. So I think 99.9% of the stuff is out of the garage, and now it's time to start putting stuff back in order. So like I said, we're going to start with Halloween and Easter. We're going to put in this back corner over here, so it'll be easy to get to and it won't be too much. The Christmas stuff is probably going to end up going right back here on this side of the boat until we get the boat out of here and we can start building shelves. Thanksgiving stuff is it's like one box. It's going to be right over there. I'm going to try to keep this workbench open because I'm going to put the drums on it and the ones that I'm working on, and automotive over here. So I'm going to take a breather and then start putting stuff right back inside. All right, that's all the Easter stuff. And I like it. I'm going to try to do Halloween here. And then once, like I say, once the shelves get in, it'll be a whole lot easier, a lot more organized. But right now it's going to be controlled chaos. So Easter, Halloween, maybe Thanksgiving on that desk, which also needs to come out of here, but it'll have to wait till we get the shelves in. And like I say, Christmas is huge. It's going to end up going right here for now. So let's get all the Halloween stuff now. There's also a lot of bins that are miscellaneous stuff that I'm going to leave right here so we can go through it later and donate what we don't want and try to pack away. I don't know. This is all the storage we have. We can't get access to up here anymore. There's no access to this. So without cutting away and putting an access, we're limited now. So it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. There is still a crawl space in the house that we can put stuff up there, but the hole is small, although the pitch of the roof is much higher. So we can get stuff up there. It's just getting it through the hole. So. All right, Easter, Halloween, Thanksgiving. And of course I had to put the big Halloween pumpkin way back there because it's just too big. Sadly, all the other characters that we have for Christmas are going to be donated or discarded. They're warped, they're broken. One of the dwarves finally gave way this year. So we're going to see if the daycare wants them. If they don't, I'm just going to toss them. And we're going to go another direction next year. We're going to do letters and decoration. like ornaments and stuff. So hopefully I can make them. That's the plan. I got to do stuff for lawn and garden too. Ugh. I guess what I could do is move all this stuff over there, move the Thanksgiving stuff here, and then make that like kind of a lawn and garden. Then I got to put the drums back there. I got to stack them. So let's try that. All right. Did a bit of an audible. I'm going to right now put all the Holmes stuff and tools and stuff on the workbench until I can reassess. This is all, we're going to do holiday stuff right now, and then once I'm done, once everything's where I want it to be, then I'll start working on that sort of stuff. So all the car stuff is pretty much over there. I got to find a place to put my ladder. I got the step stool right there right now, so I might put it on the other side. So got plenty of room. I don't know why this was such a hard thing last year. I think or the last few years, what I think I'm trying to put, I was trying to put all decorations here and they just won't fit. It's flowing a lot better now, so that's a good thing. I do love the sign box right there. I might try to find a way to stick it to the freezer, just move it over. It might be a little too wide. I hope it isn't. Those generally sit on the ground anyway in an actual airport, so that would be kind of cool that it's that low to the ground. Plus, I don't want to drill holes in it. All right, let's finish this up. All right, I may have just solved one problem. It wasn't even a problem. Move the Thanksgiving stuff under here. I don't know why I wasn't using this space. Look at that. There's even still some more space here for more Thanksgiving stuff. So now Easter, Halloween, Thanksgiving, and then I can put some lawn and garden stuff over there, and then home tools there, and then automotive. So we are still clicking. And like I say, Christmas is going to end up here for now. So we get this out, and I'd say from about here, from about this point back, is going to be shelving. It's going to be one row of shelves this way, and maybe a third if we can get it to fit, and then we'll put all the Christmas stuff there. It's going to be fantastic. And then this is just going to be open space. We can put the drums here, whatever, and one day, Lord willing, a car will fit here. So that's that's the hope anyway. So now let's finish up. Got her did. Now, yeah, it's still chaotic in here, but the garbage is gone. There's walk room, and everything is in order. I know where everything is. All that's Halloween, all that's Easter. There's one Thanksgiving. All the Christmas is here, with the exception of a few things, like the drums in the back, these boxes here, and of course the guitar. In the back there, under this trespassing sign, is another Easter box. It is just huge because it's a bunch of Easter baskets and stuff. It wouldn't have fit back there anyway on the shelf, so we'll have to figure that out. This is full of stuff. Once the boat gets out and we put the shelves up, it'll be more organized and less chaotic. Got one more thing I want to do, just sweep up in the driveway, and then I'll put the broom away, and then tomorrow I'm going to come back in here and go through all this stuff, and whatever needs to be donated is being donated tomorrow. Everything else, we're going to try to find a place to put it. We did run out of room though, at least until we get the shelves put up. So we'll just have to stack it on top of stuff until then. Dunsky. For now anyway.
You're gonna have to move all your junk in the front seats up there.
I can hear her from over here. All right. Day 3 of garage cleanup. Narrowing down all the stuff that was on this side of the garage today. I already got quite a bit of it ready for donate. Lacey's actually taking a bin full of 80s era Care Bears to Maggie. She collects them. We found a whole bin full of them. Found some other toys, some clothes, just stuff we don't need, and then all the important papers stuff. There's a computer, 2 computers, and some costumes. I think I may have said that already. And then whatever's in this bin, I got to find out what's in there. I don't remember. Anyway, once I get all this sorted, I'm going to either throw it by the street, donate. Then I've got to go to Lowe's for some keys and some self-tapping screws. And I forgot what else. But I got to run a few errands today. So let's get started. All right, the large bin that I was looking at just down here is full of summer stuff. Sidewalk chalk, shovels and stuff for the beach. So I remember last year or a year before trying to put the little awning umbrella thing that we've got in there and it wouldn't fit. I was pretty angry about it, and that's why it's out. But we have 2 other chairs that might fit in there, so I'm going to try to fit those chairs in there. And I don't know where I'm going to stick it right now. I might have to just leave it right there in front of the coolers and everything. Got both our wagons. This cedar box is empty now. You got to keep the costumes and all the important papers and stuff. So I got to figure out a place to put those. But we're chugging along. This is good stuff. Gotta shut the other door first because it's a bear. It's probably gonna lock up. Watch. I hate this. There we go. I'm gonna lose a finger. Whew. That was interesting. Now, we run all that stuff to donation, and then we run errands. I get some keys made. I got some self-tapping screws. And there's something else. I just can't remember what it is. Should have made a list. I get a lot of people driving by looking through this massive pile of trash that's in the yard. And even though it's not technically legal. It's not technically legal to pick stuff out of people's yards. They do it anyway. And it's not, I don't really care. I mean, if it's out there and you want it, you can take it. The problem is 99% of that is trash. Like, it is legit garbage, which is why it's in bags. But people drive by and they look at it. Luckily, no one's dug through it yet, because that's a problem. Sometimes you get a pile of stuff and they'll go dig through it, and stuff ends up in the ditch, and they just get what they want and they leave. So a little frustrating, but it is what it is. All right, we're gonna go drop off this stuff at the mission, and then Sadie said she wants to run errands with me, so when I get back we'll go do that. I was gonna run errands by myself.
Mom told me to bring you. Wait, no, Mom
Let's
you
go.
to bring me.
All
Get
right.
on your thing. Your car.
Well, not right now.
Oh,
We're only going to be in there for a few minutes. Let's get some keys made and some self-tapping screws.
Minnie.
Would you like to take advantage of this special offer?
After here.
$48.
Is he gonna do more? How much more does it have to do? It's the black one.
Get that one.
I'm keeping this one.
Give me the key.
I'll take it out. Oh man.
All right, got the keys. Now we got to find some self-tapping screws.
No. Yes. Get two.
We only need one. I'll tell you what, it is bright and sunny. Let me get my sunglasses before I start
You
getting a
might have
headache.
to cut this with your pocket knife.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
It won't open. It looks like a head of a jellyfish.
It sure does look like the head of a jellyfish. Is it good? Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
All right, fantastic.
Because it's see-through. Stop. You just kicked that off.
$6 is all it takes to go to your
This.
happy place, where stacks of pancakes with
Oh.
bacon and eggs are just $6 every day. French toast, sausage, and eggs are
Now, these guys are expensive.
This
Probably
is-
cheaper just to buy our own, or make our own.
Oh, I thought you were talking about this, and it was like ginormous. This is not that big.
Still expensive.
Yeah,
All right, let's
what's
go.
it for?
It's a sawhorse. You're back from errands. Truck is really clean. Is it perfect? No, but it's really clean.
Why does popsicle stick?
All right. It's been a minute. Had some lunch, and now I'm going to do the first step on the installation of the CB radio. Got the self-tapping screws. I just need to get the bit to put the screws in and put the antenna on. So let's do it. Okay, so it's on. It leans a little forward, which I can do a little manhandling and pull it back some. The main test, though, is shutting this tailgate. Let's see if we can do it. Ooh, that is tight, but it did it. Nice. Doesn't even rub. That's fantastic. That's actually pretty straight. Right there, look at that. I like it. Now we're going to see how it does on the highway and everything.
Stay out here.
Well, that's Dunsky. The antenna is installed. It's where I like it. It's straight up. Had to do a little bending, a little persuasive action, but it's on. Now I need to get the radio installed and then the coax cable run to the antenna. I might need some help with that.
Who did that? Were you at Holiday Inn?
No.
Looks like it.
We're going to get Sophia.
Oh, you
I'm going to test out the antenna too. I don't know if you can see it.
What?
Let's see if you can see it in the mirror.
What?
Yeah, there it is. We'll be able to see it in the mirror.
What?
The antenna. All right, let's go. Hung in there. Got it up to 70. Still looking good. Now I gotta put the bed frame in. Maddie.